特別啦，我哋咧就係全港第一間即係引入咗一個澳洲嘅品牌 KRIX 嘅speaker system。咁今日咧，我哋真係好榮幸啦，請到佢哋其中嘅一個 director Mr. Ashely KRIX 嚟到我哋當中咧做一個即係介紹啦。咁啊遠到澳洲而嚟嘅，咁呢間公司咧其實咧就係即係 Mr. KRIX 嘅一門三傑咧嘅兄弟啦去創辦出嚟嘅喎。咁成為咗我哋即係喺業界入邊咧係受到好多即係業界認同嘅，令到佢哋即係喺個 speaker 嗰方面咧係做得非常之出色嘅。咁不如我哋就交以下嘅時間俾Ashely 去同我哋介紹一下，好唔好？
Let's welcome Mr. Ashely KRIX.
Nice things about me. I don't understand any Chinese, but I'm sure it was all good. As you know, my name's Ashely KRIX. I'm one of the owners of KRIX loudspeakers, and it's a company that I share with my brothers, Scott and Gary. Scott, the founder on the right, Gary, my younger brother, and me, the handsome one. The KRIX business, a little bit of history, the KRIX business began back in 1974 when my brother Scott KRIX, having completed his electronic engineering degree, decided that he would instead follow his passion for audio and started building hi-fi loudspeakers. Back then it was all about stereo. Cinema sound also back then was very young. Most of it was mono or stereo from my memory, and so not all that good. It certainly wasn't about sense surround or high impact. Certainly the overall sound quality was largely unregulated. In 1976, brother Scott KRIX decided to build start a hi-fi store with a friend and sell his product, and at around the same time built a factory which opened in '79, since he was working at the time out of his garage. You can see Scott there on the right with the green horn, one of the first horns he ever built, and that's the factory that we built as a family venture. And the photo on the top is the empty block, and that's Scott there with a shovel over his shoulder. We built that ourselves. So building the factory was a family venture. This factory meant he could supply in greater volume and build better quality. At the hi-fi shop called the Acoustic Foundry, he displayed in the window an item of interest, the green horn that you can see there. The manager of the local cinema, the Capri Cinema, noticed this as he drove past and approached Scott to come and have a look at his cinema to suggest an acoustic solution for them, since the sound they had was very unsatisfactory. The year was 1980. What Scott did at the Capri Cinema was also noticed by another cinema chain here in Australia, the Greater Union. That opened another customer in commercial cinema. This began KRIX's venture into the commercial cinema loudspeaker market. The years that followed, we built and installed most of the cinemas in Australia for the next 5 to 10 years, many of them with infinite baffles. To me, it's interesting how one event can change the course of history. If Scott didn't display that one speaker in his window, our entry into the commercial cinema world probably would never have happened. To date, we have now supplied over 4,000 screens around the world in the last 40 years. This makes KRIX one of the oldest commercial cinema loudspeaker manufacturers in the world, and certainly the oldest that is still 100% family owned, where the founder is still active in the business. Some facts about KRIX. We are active in 2 markets, consumer and commercial cinema. Both complement each other. Production still happens in Australia. Every product we make is fully tested. KRIX is still 100% family owned. The founder, Scott KRIX, is still active in the business, which means the original passion for audio still remains. We are consumer-led, not sales-led, which is a huge difference for our customers and what it means to them. We are some more fun facts. We were the first to use the infinite baffle in commercial cinema. We invented the dual 18-inch commercial cinema subwoofer. We were the first to have a high-powered dual concentric 12-inch surround, the first with a 15-inch high-powered surround, the first dual 15-inch surround, the first 4-way commercial cinema loudspeaker, the first shallow profile 1000 watt surround specifically designed for Atmos, the first to use finite element analysis to design the ultimate constant directivity horn. Our reputation is one of reliability, unsurpassed sound performance and support. We have a passion for audio and our philosophy is to make the best we can. We support our customers and believe the best way to growth is through reputation. So this is the factory aerial view, or only part of it actually. You can see we have a commitment to sustainability in the environment. A lot of solar panels, we recycle everything we can. The original factory is that little bit of roof you can see over the top left-hand corner. That's now just admin. That's the original factory there at the top. There, that's now just admin, and you can see the test chamber here, final assembly. This is a commercial cinema product going through the assembly line. The cabinet section, one of the CNC machines, warehouse. Just quickly, the KRIX constant directivity horn, you can see here, covers all frequencies within its range. A conventional horn doesn't. So a lot of conventional horns, as you go up in frequency, the higher frequency gets beamy. So what it means is seats over in this that are in this range will not hear this frequency, basically. So that's the constant directivity horn. This is sort of a conventional horn. A lot of seats miss a lot of the frequencies. The speaker system that is in this cinema is this one here, and you can see this is a single driver constant directivity horn. And you can see the difference between horns and waveguides. This makes the vocal clarity very clean and clear. In all of our cabinets we use cross braces like this. So every cabinet's fully braced. We use circular vents so there's no wind noise or chuffing, and we spend a lot of time and effort on our drivers as well. So everything adds up to a clean, clear, precise sound. So, in conclusion, I want to thank Kwan Chong Ho for their support, and we feel that until now we haven't had the right partner, or we will work hard with you to build a strong partnership together. I'd also like to thank MCL for having me here today with this great opportunity. So now we're going to play some trailers, and if you could pay special attention to the vocal clarity in a lot of the soundtracks. There's also a lot to be heard through the whole range, but in particular vocal clarity where we surpass. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ashely Krix。咁嚟緊落嚟啦，我哋會播放嘅 trailer 咧，將會係嚟緊9月14號上映嘅一個。
Everyone who ever lived here falls victim to some tragedy. Like her daughter a year ago. My daughter was my whole life. To hear her voice again, I would give all I have.
If someone wants to be heard, we are here.
woman called the spirits.
And they answered.
You saw what I saw.
For once in your life, admit that you are up against something bigger than you.
Tonight, we are all afraid. We cannot hide from our ghosts. Whether they are real or not.